So, for everybody, I'm already there already. I just try and set up restream here on my phone, and I think we're fine. We can go in. Just now. It works. Okay, alright. We are ready. Okay, let's see. Yesterday, I finally managed to bring the defect on the Ascension 10. That's something I actually assumed would happen sooner or later, because I had two really close run-ins with him. Region's probably the next I'm gonna do it with. I have barely any hope for Ironclad, to be honest, because Ironclad, for whatever reason, I just die all the time, randomly. Anyway, we just let this question mark decide what we do. For now. Oh, I love transforming stuff. That's what maybe I should pick different stuff, not the stuff that kills me every time, but I'm a scientist. Such I have to do the same mistakes over and over again till they work. No, I'm not. I'm a philosopher. So here we go. This is what I'm going to do. We are totally going to ignore that we could just pick up 150 gold and go here. Because this one looks really promising in my eyes. No fail saves. I'm not a big fan of. I mean, it would be the best thing to have some fail saves. Definitely. But okay, what did we get? Yeah, we are not streaking or anything. It's the first time we try to finish Ascension. This is a high roll, I suppose. If you play a card, deal 4 damage to a random enemy. Now this is basically telling me to go Shiv. I mean, that's basically what it is, no? And there's no reason to play it now. Literally, no reason. Because I think we can kill this sea punk on our own without eating damage and using the power. Like this. So, what we got? Ooh. Ooh. I think I'm gonna take leg sweep though. I mean, of course, going for discard here probably works well, but my laptop's making weird noises, strange things. I think about building a tower, because in the future I want to play stream different stuff probably. And even though I bought this one just in December, it's Valley Plants is such a good power. Piercing Rail is such a good card as well. This is trash. I like this one pretty much, but let's go with this. Okay, here we go. Let's do it like this. I love adding card power to powers. Okay, we basically have 2 attacks and leg sweep, which is fine. Now let's think. This one is gonna debuff us first, right? And this one's gonna debuff us the round after. So we want to gain 11 block. So with weak we... Sure, I'm gonna hit this guy. Which is not enough to completely block everything. Do we want to... Oh, let's eat some damage. I think eating some damage here is completely fine. Yeah, this is what I feared would happen. This guy is actually going to debuff us first. So let's just prepare this guy to die and block some damage. Because afterwards this guy is going to debuff. Yes. Now we can just kill this guy and now we have quiet life. Nice. So far everything... let's play it just for fun. Let's keep this one. It's the first time we see what this power does. Good. Good stuff. So either reflex or I mean, we do want to get into some kind of slide deck, I suppose. Because card draw is probably pretty strong. We do have card draw already though. Let's go for more card draw first. Yes, this is gonna help us. Yeah, this is something we need to be aware of. I'm gonna upgrade to random cards. The thing is, normally I would have removed the card, definitely. But we have so many cards that we won't upgrade it. The chance of us hitting a defend and a strike was... hitting both defend and strike was pretty slim. In my eyes. Okay, we are going to heal after this fight anyway. Now the only thing that could really screw us over is if we hit those guys that... you know, the multiple enemies, because we don't have any AOE whatsoever. In this case I'm just gonna upgrade backstep first. Reasoning being that... let's just stun, do this guy. This guy needs to die fast. Reasoning being that with an upgraded backstep and festive popper, I think we would have a good chance to minimize incoming damage by a lot. Let's keep this one. Yes, it's still too awkward for us to play. Yeah, let's do it like this. And here is the combo. Let's do it like this. And keep this one. We don't really need card draw because we don't really have the necessary energy to actually profit of it. Okay, we retain the upgraded block. Yeah, the power is so good. And now at 75 he's gonna be stunned. So basically we could stun him this round. He's gonna buff himself. I actually don't really want to stun him this round though. When thinking about it, because I want the moment I stun him, I want to get in. Oh, he's stunned by shit. That's stupid. No, he got stunned by the effect, so he skipped this round anyway. This is pretty good. This is actually pretty good because now he's busy debuffing us, and we can just hit him. Next one we are going to keep leg sweep. I mean, he's on a clock anyway. So it won't hurt to stall for one more round. I mean, it does hurt. It definitely does hurt. But it's not like we can avoid taking damage here. So we got rewarded neatly. Hidden daggers. I think I like this one more than this. We are going for Shiv. Definitely. But 17 HP, yeah, we need the HP. Especially with what we are up to. I'm not even sure we can do it, but... Ah, my god. I'm not gonna do it. I don't think we are ready for it though. Definitely not. Let's go with this. I think this guy in total is the scariest of all. So it's just, I mean, it's bad that we then afterwards comes this guy. It's bad that we discard the curse because now it's gonna be in our deck for another round. But okay, now we have like a lot of energy, but can't use it. At least we can kill this guy, which is good already. We can weaken this guy, which is pretty good. We can hit this guy, which is pretty good as well. We are doing good, I suppose. Okay. Here, I think the leg sweep is in order. We cannot kill anybody whatsoever. Ooh, this of course together with leg sweep is fantastic. Let's draw some cards. Yes, please. Okay, we are 20 now. This is crazy good. I'm gonna hit you. And I'm gonna hit you. And choose a card to retain. Of course, we retain this card. And now I'm gonna hit you again. We cannot kill you though. With 12 block and another 9 block. We are not there yet. I'm gonna weaken you and keep the strike. Now we can kill this guy next round. Yeah, this is not the most necessary thing in the world to kill this guy. And we could just... It's 10, we save up 9, can block for 12 damage. Yeah, I think it's still the sanest thing to do it like this. I was tempted to... I should have weakened this guy. I was tempted to just... Yeah, we hit you once. Now you die definitely. And then we just apply weak to you. And we're done. Now we keep the strike. I should have probably kept the defend though. I think it's fine. You die. We throw these cards out. Nice one. And now he's not gonna die. But this doesn't matter. No AOE. I mean apart from this one. But we still... I don't want to celebrate too early. I think we still did it though. And we are not too badly hurt. Yeah, this is gonna help. Nice one. Now we don't need AOE anymore. I mean, Speedster, no, it's good power, but it's a bit too iffy. And Blood Vial is gonna heal us a bit. Sky's not too bad. I mean, in the end, our survivability is already pretty good. We don't really pack a punch though. This could be awkward for us. Oh, we are facing the Waterfall Giant. So that's gonna be iffy. Not gonna lie. We are going to keep this one. Hidden daggers. Yeah, let's throw this one out. So we can just weaken this guy easy. We still have enough combat power to at least hit him. Yeah, we are pretty sturdy already, in a way. Weak, and we at least apply some damage. And that's it. We're gonna keep this one. So, time to kill him. And let's throw this one out. And we still... Okay, weak potion is gonna help with the... I'm gonna take escape plan. In an ideal universe, we are not fighting this guy. Really hate this guy so much. I mean, backstep's not gonna cut it here. Serpent form. I would love to play serpent form. But serpent form's also not gonna cut it. And it's not necessary for this guy at all. What we want to do with this guy is we want to weaken him. Now we just want to dagger throw and stay on curve most of the time. Let's not loot our deck. As long as we can stay on curve with this guy, we are doing quite alright. It's such a great block card now. Yeah, we enter, we keep another block. This is the only point where it's hard to actually stay on curve. Yeah, let's keep this one actually. And 11 times 2 is just crazy. It's crazy, my dude. Let's go for this. Of course, he's gonna hit me so hard. Or he's not gonna hit me so hard. Nice. Let's get away with this, because we don't really need it. No, I'm gonna be a bit more aggressive here. And we do have Survivor, which is nice. If I hit him, no, I cannot hit him. I cannot take... we are gonna sit here for another round, which kind of sucks. But... okay, next round he's probably gonna die. We keep this one. So, but we need to get through so much block now, which we can do, maybe? I mean, he's not gonna hurt us anyway. And he's not gonna die either way. But this was a really smooth battle. Nevertheless, nice. Our deck's quite strong. Draw one card and discard one card is pretty cool. And discard your hand and exhaust that many. This is also pretty cool. What's better, though? What's the better thing to do? I think this one being power and card draw. Let's go with this first. I think it's easier. And I'm actually gonna smooth. Call me crazy, but we are going to smooth. Are we going to smooth? I think we can get away with smoothing. Our deck's defensive enough. And we do have weak potion and fire potion. The only thing our deck is not really good at is dealing damage. That's gonna be an issue. I'm gonna upgrade Serpent Form. We are going to play Serpent Form this battle. I don't know how we are going to do it, but we are going to do it. That's actually not what I want to do right now. If I think about it. Because if I draw into Serpent Form now, it's shit. We want to draw into it now. Yes. Like this. Exactly like this. Okay, we are going to keep some damage, going to take some damage here. Or not. Maybe a bit. But no, we are not gonna take any damage. Like at all. Nice. We are set up. This fight is won. It's no way we are going to lose this fight now. Because whenever we play a card, he's gonna take a hit. Which is great. Our deck is set up to just hit this guy. It's like a strike whenever we just play one card. This is something he cannot. I mean, no matter how much steam he sets up, we can still weaken him. We have the perfect slide deck. This is so good. So he's gonna hit for 17. Of course, we don't want to get hit for 17. Let's just see. We do this first. I think leg sweep is in order. And now we just... Yes. That's another 6 damage. We don't even take damage against this guy. As it stands. Bam bam. Bam bam. Bam bam. Now the only time we are maybe taking damage might be when this goes off. So weaken, escape plan, dagger throw, and you're toast. Boom. Okay, nice. So let's just, I don't know, play those stuff and then we keep leg sweep, of course. Yeah, keeping leg sweep. We throw away injury. We weaken this guy. We leg sweep. And we play survivor. And would you look at this? I did not take a single point of damage against this guy. Wasn't this just fantastic? This one's pretty great for a shift deck. But I like this one more. In general. I mean, we already have Serpent Form. We do have a lot of control cards. So this one's just another control card for us. Especially in boss fights. It's bringing the boss down to, especially when played with high energy. And it's also going to be good against the Beekeeper. Because Beekeeper with our deck's going to be iffy. But with this card we can just weaken him into the ground. Is this the beekeeper map though? I think it is. It has to be. There's no second map. So where do we go? 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I think our deck is definitely strong enough to take on some elites. What we don't want to do is fight a lot of random enemies here. It just sucks. And I love this pass now that I look at it. I mean, not a lot of events. It's just a shame. It's only one more random guy than no, like this. We wanted to shop. I think we are doing fantastic here. Enchant card is clone. This card can be duplicated at west side. I see people going crazy with it. But is there any card that would be good as enchantment lace with clone? Then but this is like iffy to set up, isn't it? I think energy generating cards that also draw cards are really crazy with clone. But nothing stands out here. Correct me if I'm wrong though. In terms of playing card, exhaust your hand and take an extra turn. I think I'm leaning into Pirate's Tears here. Because we are pretty energy hungry. That's something. We have a lot of cards that don't rely too much on energy. I mean, weak and strange. Not for like a normal enemy like this. Let's go with this and take 1 damage here. But we end up with so much energy, so we can play Serpent Form without a care in the world. We can just leg sweep this guy, we can just block him. And now we throw this one out. We weaken him, he takes damage, we hit him, he takes damage. We throw this one away, he takes damage again, and he's stunned. We could have... No, we could not have saved up energy whatsoever. He's gonna die, isn't he? Perfect. Just perfect. Fire potion, fish oil, fire potion. Fire potion is doing more damage in total than fish oil. Fish oil is more defensive. It's in another time. That's not what we need. Just think dagger throw to just... We are already at a point where we should really think about what we need and what not. And I think we don't need strikes. We are like a control deck, so we want to... getting rid of our blocks is probably also really good. Yeah, this is not gonna cut it. I'm gonna take a plate dance here. And we will remove the injury. And I'm pretty happy with this, I think. What's this going to do? No. Let's just take some gold. It's fine. We don't really rely on our deal 15 damage exhaust. Now we can just delete you. This is really cool. Now we can just block you. And I would love to play another card, but we are not going to play another card. We're just going to take over some energy into the next round. Nice. We don't need the energy. Yeah, let's just go with this and go with this. And boom, and this gets exhausted. And now we dagger throw. And go for this, and we are done. I don't think we want any of those cards. We really need to be careful with what we add. At this point. 0. So you are probably a nuisance. So I'm gonna get rid of you first. And also I'm gonna hit you. Now we block and we remove those two from our deck. This is just like the Ascension's Bane now. That's pretty nice. So what do? We weaken you. No block for us. Yeah, Serpent Form, of course we are going to play Serpent Form. The thing is, I don't really like it. We are going to get hit. We are definitely going to get hit. I mean, not by a lot. And we have this one, so yeah, even if we get hit. So those guys buff. So 9 damage. We don't need leg sweep. And we kill you. And somebody else is also going to get hit. Oh, this is crazy. That easy. And I think Tactician is gonna be wonderful with this deck. So good stuff. I'm feeling really comfortable. Okay, this is like the only thing I hate with a passion. This guy is scary. I would love to trigger Serpent Form, but I'm sure I'm not going to trigger it. So we have to block like 20 damage. I hate it. Maybe we can just keep late plants. This is the only guy that really scares me. I mean, we should kind of try and get him down controlled. Ooh, this is crazy. So this actually triggers whenever we throw away his light card as well. Oh, this is something. I mean, yeah, let's hit him. Of course, we will apply weak to... I think this guy is gonna buff himself. So we do block the damage here. We have this one. Those guys really scare me. Like, for real. Next turn we are gonna get a shit ton of energy. I should have kept the other card though. Shit, I'm scared. Those are the only guys I genuinely fear. So we are throwing this one out. And also this one. I mean, we are already kind of debuffed anyway. This one's already weakened. Let's go for this one. We do have the fire potion. I'm so afraid. So it's 6 times. Now we can just debuff this guy into the ground and then we're fine, I think. Hi, yeah, this game is... I mean, it's the successor actually, it's the second version. It's nice that you dropped by. I just saw your Reddit post. Cool to have you here. Yeah, this is the second version actually. I love the first one. This is... and I don't know, you never played it, right? So you have no idea what's going on. This guy is like... It's called elite boss fight. Those are considered the hardest boss, or the hardest in-between fights. And from all the hardest, you have like 3 in each, or not like 3. You can fight multiple elites in a map, and you have 3 separate that you can encounter. And from the second act, we're in the second act already, this one is the scariest of all. Now our deck is actually doing great, but I'm genuinely afraid of this guy. This is like the scariest of the elites. So maybe I'm gonna try and bring this one down. So if we can survive this one, I think we are doing well. But if not, I'm going to be super pissed. And the thing about this guy is, not only is it like 3 different enemies that hit like trucks, he's also regenerating parts of his body. This is the scariest part about him. And here I'm going for something risky, I suppose. But I don't think we can fight them normally. Yeah, but you see, this guy just came back. This is so scary. This is really scary stuff. But right now I activated a power that deals 6 damage to a random enemy whenever I play a card. And I think now we are doing fine. Because now I actually have the firepower to kill those guys. Oh my fucking god, those guys scare me to death. Really. Okay, you can die. Look at this, now we are doing great. Now I think... Okay, if this guy gets... No, we deal with him first. Throw this card out. Yeah, our deck is so good actually. But this guy scared me. And we did it. That was scary. We did it. Okay, nice. And we didn't even lose that much health. So we are gonna upgrade a card. I think I do want to upgrade this one. Yeah, it's all thanks to this card. But the problem in this game is you have like 3 energy per round, and this card needs to be played with 3 energy. So basically you play this card and you have no defense or anything. So playing this card is kind of... Okay, I think this one's also really great. But playing this card is really hard. But we did it. So next up I'm gonna upgrade this one, I suppose. More energy generation is always a good thing. And yeah, this guy doesn't really scare me. I don't know, it's also kind of... Oh, no. Misplay. I should have done this first. He's also kind of scary because he hits big, but this is all he does. So... Yeah, the first game was so good, actually. I mean, the second one is also really great. So I'm just gonna hit this guy. And now we just make it so he's never going to deal damage to us again. Yeah, I can explain something about my deck here. I picked up this, which put Eternal on all defense and strikes, which is like the basic cards you start with. And the good thing about Eternal is when you don't play a card, this card just disappears. So basically, and you want cards to disappear. I think you're probably familiar with card games. When you let cards disappear, your deck becomes way more efficient sometimes. So I just burn those cards and I get to my good cards faster now. Like this. Now those cards get activated once we throw them away, which is also really crazy. Now I think our deck's almost only good cards. Yeah, this guy was easy. And Ascension 10, by the way, is the last Ascension of this game. So you start at Ascension 0. So basically same gameplay, same everything. But with every Ascension, you get one debuff. So first Ascension gave me more elites, which is actually for an experienced player more like a buff. Then we don't heal full anymore. We gain less gold. We have less potion slots. We have this curse card in our deck, like forever. We spend more on shops. We get less upgraded and rare cards. We have tougher enemies, so they have more HP. Enemies are more deadly, so they deal more damage. And now Ascension 10, which is really hard. On the last act, which is after this act, we have to fight 2 end bosses. So that's why we need to prepare a really strong deck to actually get through. So what do we want to do here? I mean, initiate is good. We would always start with this card. But I don't think I want this. I think I want this to be upgraded though. Yeah, it's exactly. When you beat the one once, you unlock the next Ascension. Then you have to beat the Ascension on 1, and then you unlock Ascension 2 and so on. So I had to beat this game with this guy or this girl for like 9 times now. Okay, this one is also kind of our natural enemy. As such, you see, if I hit him too much, he's just drawing curse or status cards in our deck. So I don't really want to hit him actually. Or at least I want to be careful about how often I hit him. So we need to draw cards. And I do want to get this one out and debuff him with this one. Before we pollute our decks with curses. So what do we do now? I'm not gonna play this one. This would be terrible right now. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do this. And now if we are unlucky, we draw a lot of days cards. Like this. Okay, but this is nice. We can actually play this. Get this one out. And now I think we're fine. We can basically... I'm not gonna hit him. We're just gonna get hit by this guy. But I think the stronger tactic right now is just playing defensive. And we have like... Oh my god. We do have so much energy. Ooh, because it's of this relic. This is crazy. Now, this is crazy. Because when we don't spend energy or keep leftover energy, we gain more energy the next round due to this relic. But we also keep all of our energy we don't spend due to this relic. So I could basically just end the turn here and then we would start with like 14, 15 energy next round. This is just crazy. Okay, I do want to debuff this guy though. So I think that's all we do for this round. Now, what I just did is I played this card. With the X symbol, it uses as much energy as you have. But it debuffs his strength per 1 for each energy spent. And it weakens him for each energy spent. So we debuff this guy into the ground now. And basically right now, just keep those cards. He's not gonna do any damage to us anymore. That's it. He just lost. And now it doesn't really matter what we do. Just won this round, definitely. Even if we pull a lot of those shift cards now, or not shift, a lot of those dazed cards, doesn't really matter. Because even with our whole hand. You see, if you hit him, it escalates like really quickly. So, but now we keep those. Now, yeah, and now shit. Now this would be really terrifying if you don't have it set up properly, because then you just draw a lot of useless stuff and maybe no defense, and then you're just dead. But for us, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, but this time he really faced the wrong guy. Nice, this was smooth. And this one is really great as well, because we do play a shift deck, so we generate those shift cards, and this card plays every shift card we have played the whole game. So we keep this card to set up a really massive turn where we just kill the enemy, basically. Okay, here we go. First things first, we want to throw these cards out. Gain more energy. I would love to draw into my power here somehow. I think we will not do this. This guy is gonna sleep for like 3 rounds now, so we don't want to wake him up. And if we deal damage to him, he's gonna wake up. So no reason to do this. We are just gonna go and kill those guys first. Let's throw this one away. And prepare this one to die. We can actually debuff this guy. I think this is the best thing we can do right now, because this guy gets stunned when we full block him. Now this guy is gonna die from a single shift anyway. We have one more round with this guy sleeping, so we can basically spend this turn setting up. Yeah, the enemy design is also really cool. They really did make a great game. So what are we gonna do here? I mean, right now we do want to finish this guy off if possible. Yes, nice. Trying to not get hit too much. So we throw this away. Yeah, this tactic is so insanely good. Once it is set up, we have Tools of Trade, which actually discards one card at the start of our turn and draws a card at the start of our turn. And since we have those cards that get played when they are discarded, we can just discard those at the start of our turn and then we are done. This is so good. No, maybe I want to... We do have enough block. Let's do it like this. Let's throw this one out. Play this and this and this, and now we burn those cards. We don't need those. Yeah, thanks for also coming to my stream. This is really cool because usually I'm just playing for myself, and it's nice to have someone to explain it to actually. And yeah, you should definitely check it out. I love this game, and it has so much variability between runs. You have like for this guy, you have like 3 or 4 different archetypes. You could play with poison, which I'm not doing, so I'm just gonna skip completely here. Yeah, let's skip. You can play a shift deck, what we are doing right now. And you can play for this discard kind of style, and we have mixed shift and discard. Yeah, feel free to drop by anytime. It was really great to have you here. So I assume you are going right now, though. If not, just stay. of course. Upgrade and play. Yeah, we do want to do this. Or maybe this. No, let's go with this. Nice one. Okay, this is like the end boss of Act 2. Okay, cool. You're staying. This is really nice. For a moment there, it sounded like you had something to do and were about to go. But if you stay, even better. So this guy, we're going to keep 1 energy now. Just to have more energy the next turn. This guy also has like a fun mechanic. He's like drawing us in. And when this counter reaches 0, we are going to die. So basically, we have to avoid this by playing those cards. No worries at all. This was... So we have to keep an eye out for those cards. We have to deal damage. Okay, what do we do now? I don't want to throw away too many cards. Yeah, we need to play the defend. Let's actually throw this one out. Play the defend. Get further away from him. And actually, we should use this potion. And I'm not gonna play those strikes here. Nice. Yeah, I would love to actually keep those in hand and not play them. Oh, we have to do it like this somehow. Now we play this one. We need to play this because this guy's planning to hit us for like 23 damage and I don't really have any other form of defensive here. Yeah, this is, if you never played it, this would be a shame because it's such a good game. And in I mean, the second one has almost all characters from the first one, but there's one character in the first one that is actually missing in the second one that I really liked, the Watcher. So if you play the first one, definitely try this one out. So right now, what we're going to do is, no, we are going to get rid of those cards. We play those because it doesn't hurt to just get some space. And then we debuff this guy. And I think we are pretty set up. No, I don't see us losing here. Okay, we can throw this one away. We throw one of those away. We play 6 shifts now. If we hit him. Okay, no defense also. No, we get like 4 defense from our relic here. This is enough. And also we are gonna heal after the boss fight anyway. So taking some damage here is not so bad. Yeah, but I guess right now this boss fight looks really pathetic for this guy, but actually he's a really strong boss. But from the looks of it right now, he's not doing much. I mean, this is scary. If you hit 0 on this, then you're just dead. And every time you play one of those cards, it costs more energy the next time you play it. But now... Oh, I was going to finish him with the knife trap. We didn't even need to. Okay, those are all pretty good. What do we want to play? I love Burst. And Fan of Knives is also really good. But I think Burst is gonna be the better one. Because this one gives us 4 shifts and makes it so that shifts hit all enemies, which is great for hallway fights. But this one lets us play a skill twice. And now if we manage to set this up and play like this one twice or this one twice, this is gonna be huge. I actually feel like we can win this one. Okay, this is gonna be crazy. The first one is the door. They actually patched him out of the game because he got so much hate from the player base. I don't think he's so terrible, but yeah, you will see. He got something really special going on. Like, he has 3 separate phases, and the first phase, he's exhausting every card you play, so they are just gone and you cannot play them again. In the second phase, or in the second turn, you can draw additional cards. And in the third turn, whenever you play a card, you lose 1 energy or 1 additional energy. So this put together makes for a really complex fight. And he's actually the guy I'm the most scared of facing. But we'll see how this goes. I don't think normal hallway fights will matter that much. But we need to be strong enough to take 2 boss battles one after another. So what are we going to do now? We do want to fight as much elites as possible because we gain those relics from fighting elites. So yeah, this wasn't in the first game though. This is added for the second game, and it's a really nice feature because you can actually plan your route ahead. And I think this one is good. We are fighting 2 normal elite normal fights. Then we have a shop here, so we can spend our gold. We have some random encounter. Then we are going to fight the first elite. And from here on out, we're going this way, upgrade the card here, fight the second elite, upgrade here again, have a random encounter, fight another elite, and hopefully upgrade again or heal, depending on how it goes. I think that's the plan for now. And you don't want to fight more than 2 normal enemies if you can avoid it. I mean, we do have to fight 3, but there are 2 separate pools for the enemies. Like the first 2 you fight are from the easy pool, and every one after is from the hard pool. So those 3 fights are much harder than those 2, for example. So if you would go this way, you would have 2 easy fights, and then those are actually as hard as elite fights. Kind of. Yeah, in this game you really have to plan. If you don't plan, then at least for later ascensions, in the first few ascensions you can probably just wing it. But in later ascensions, it's really hard. So what are we gonna do? And it's free to play. This one is really good. I mean, this one is also great. Maybe even more broken, I don't know. Because you gain cards that give you intangible, and intangible is you get invulnerability for 1 round when you play it. But you have to play it because if you don't play it, it just vanishes when you draw it. That's like, and we get 3, we lose 9 max HP, which is not a big deal. But I think this one has more potential for us, because it lets us pull a power from our draw pile and play it for free. And now I'm hoping to get Serpent Form on our first round, and we would already be set up, and then I don't think intangibility matters too much. So I'm gonna go with this one. And yeah, this is like on every map you encounter like this, I don't know what those beings are, but they offer you some kind of deal and you get one of their powers and they heal you for a bit. So I think for normal enemies we don't really need to be scared anymore. Let's just see. Can backstab this guy. I think this guy should die first. And they are going to hit us for 20 damage, so let's play this. Let's play this and let's play this and just block. Yeah, those guys, I mean, they look kind of silly, but the bad thing about those guys is if they hit you, they take away max HP, so you don't want to get hit by those guys if you can avoid it. Here's Serpent Form. Are we getting away with playing it? Maybe. Let's throw this one out first. I think we can play it, yes. Kill this guy. Okay, yeah, easy. I still don't want to mess up here. Like, I feel like we have come so far. And this is actually my best shot at finishing Ascension 10. But still there's potential to mess up. Nevertheless. Okay, we got this. Now I really need to think about whether we want to add cards to our deck or not. I mean, this is like really good for our shift deck, but we already have 2 of those. And retain is like a really good keyword because it lets you keep cards in hand. For this game it's 10. In the first one it was 20, but actually in this game they just made every ascension harder and compressed it into 10 ascensions instead. So like tough enemies, for example, in the first game was like first the normal enemies were tougher and then the elites were tougher. In this game, tough enemies means everybody is just tougher and stuff like that. So I think, yeah, we are not going to take a card here. Because if we take this power, even if it is a nice keyword, it's one more power that might get drawn instead of this one. And this card is not impactful enough to justify taking it. I actually like the new one more. In the old one I only got to like Ascension 9 or 10 as well. But and then I stopped playing for some reason until the new one came out. But in this, it's like harder, definitely. But also you don't have to do like 20 ascensions. You just do 10 and then you are there, you know. So, okay, we do it like this. And now I should have played, no, let's play this one first. Now we can actually also play this one. And we backstab this guy. Now we probably should keep some energy for the next round. So we don't play another card here. So we do need to discard a card. Yeah, this guy is also, I mean, he's not going to be a big problem for us, I think. But he buffs himself and he gets stronger every round. So I also need a defend card here. Oh, I should. Oh my god. This was a mess up, by the way. I could have actually got twice as much defend if I had done it correctly. So yeah, this was me messing up. Boom, boom. And we did take damage here. I mean, it's fine. We don't need this one right now. I'm gonna take this one though. We're gonna take this one. And now we do want to make short work of this guy. before he gets any stronger. So at 3 shifts in the end, yeah. No, I'm not gonna. And that's the point with. Yeah, okay, this one's cool. This one's not necessary. This one is also really good. I think I like this one more. Ooh. Okay, we definitely need this one though. Then we take this one. And I think that's it. Mostly. We could like... No, I think having energy potions for our deck is actually perfect. What's this whenever you shuffle your draw pile? I'm kind of thinking about taking this one. Because this one... Yeah, maybe I take this card. I love it. It's a card, when you play it, you keep your block up for the next round. And if you mix this up with Burst, you can actually keep block for 2 rounds, which is really good. Yeah, we definitely will need block. And also this relic, I took it because it gives us 4 block right off the bat at the start of each combat. And so we can... Okay, this curse is fine. So we can set up our first turn even better without caring too much for defend here. Yeah, and this is what I was actually going for. Now, this relic actually drew the power I wanted to draw at the first round. And now he's in for a lot of trouble already. This is so broken. We do it like this. Now we do have to block. And we do it like this. This was a really great first turn. Yeah, most of the time I also don't know what I'm doing, and then I'm just happy it kind of works out. But this time I just know that it's gonna be... No, we should just throw the strike away. We will need to block actually. We're not gonna take... I mean, he's hitting hard. And we do take some damage. But it's fine. Yeah. Oh. Another slight misplay. I should have played this before playing the daggers, because this actually buffs my daggers. Let's throw this one out. Now we are not playing a card to conserve some energy for the next round. We throw this one out. Play this one. I think Knife Trap is actually gonna finish him already. Yes. Ooh. Okay, in this case, Energy Potion needs to go, because Power Potion is pretty good. It lets us choose one of 3 powers and play it for free. This is definitely something. This one would also be fine with the discard deck, just to have like a really big hit at the end. But since we already have Knife Trap, we don't need a second big hit. It just gets shuffled actually. Like, you have the draw pile, and you have the discard pile, and then the discard pile swaps into the draw pile again. Then you have the exhaust pile, which... Let me just check that we don't make any mistakes here. We need to backstep, do this. We don't really have much block, this is shit. So I do want to play this into this for at least 16 block, and then it's gonna be 20 total. And now I'm gonna do this. And I mean, we can play this, it's not like it really matters. With the discard mechanic, you mean? Yes, yeah, this could be also really big, but the shift damage is also gonna be like really big, and I think 2 of those mechanics we don't really need. So we're just gonna debuff this guy to the ground. Now he's not hitting at all. But of course you want to have at least one big damage mechanic to get through the end boss in the end. Because they have like 500 health or something. So you need something to... Oh, I did mess up by not playing this one though. But we can... No, it's fine. We're just gonna... Yeah, let's block. And let's just retain it. Oh no, why didn't... Just got thrown away, why though? Let's do it like this. So... Yeah, but you see this deck is so good. This is the kind of deck that definitely wins a run. Here everything just kind of works. It's hard. It's not often that I get a deck like this. Most of the time I just enter the end boss and then I get destroyed. But I'm pretty sure we can make it this time. Yeah, this deck feels so good to play. What do we throw away? Probably just this normal dagger throw. And we have so much energy thanks to this relic. This is one of my greatest runs. At least one of my 3 greatest runs, I think. So... Now... Oh, I want to play Serpent Form. Let's throw this one away. Let's do this though. And hit this guy. We keep this. Now here we have block for the next 2 rounds, so we don't have to worry about block anymore. And we can play Serpent Form and Escape Plan. And Dagger Throw, and yeah, basically right now it doesn't really matter what we do. There is no way we could fuck this up, even if we misplay. At least for this guy. Yeah, also, yeah, it's really important to skip cards you don't need. If you get too many shitty cards in your deck, then you don't get to the good cards fast enough. Yeah, this one's fine. So we do upgrade. This is another thing that really worked this run. You have to decide when you enter like this campfire whether you want to rest and heal HP or whether you want to smith. And smithing, of course, makes your cards so much stronger. Like now our next 2 skills are getting played in extra time. But sometimes you have runs where you just get hit and hit and hit and just spend your time healing. And if you do that, you don't upgrade your cards and then you end up with like a deck full of unupgraded cards. Which is less than ideal for a boss fight. So we do want to... Those guys actually are kind of scary. So we also don't want to mess this one up. Kind of did. Slightly. I forgot to play Serpent Form. They deal 12, 17 damage. Yeah, I still have a lot of room to improve still. There are guys that almost always, or have like 80% win rate on highest ascension. You mean this one? Yeah. He's like ridiculous. But those guys are kind of scary in combination actually. Like he is making it so that every card I don't play gets exhausted. at the end of my turn. And he's taking away all my upgrades when he lives. So, in combination, they can be really scary. The question is whether we want to debuff this guy or whether we want to keep the energy. I think it's not really necessary to debuff this guy, is it though? We just keep the energy. So he just got rid of our upgrades now. And this means we need to... Oh my god. This actually might be pretty shitty right now. Because this guy is gonna hit us for 26 and this guy is gonna hit us for 17. And I don't really see us. Okay, I forgot about Gremlin Horn, this was good. I still don't really see us blocking all the damage here. Now we do have a power potion. Yeah, this is gonna be a turn where we take a lot of damage. But now everything's under control again. Chef and strike. Okay, yeah, this one's good. It's free to play this combat. So this is something I would love on either Knife Trap. I'm gonna discard this one and take this one actually. Maybe... How many shifts are we actually producing? That's a big question. I'm gonna take this one. And now we heal. For the first time in a while. Because this really hurt. Ooh, nice one. Make an attack, make a skill. Of course you make a skill. And I think an energy generating block is pretty good. So this is the last guy we need to finish off before facing oh, this sucks. This sucks. We still will take like 20 damage right now. Nothing we can do. Okay, but now I think that's the end of it. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. We throw this one away. Maybe we draw serpent form, of course we don't. And I think Malaise is in order. Oh, okay. He had like something that negated debuffs. And he completely negated the strength loss. That's shit. And now he pollutes our card or deck with status cards that actually deal damage when they are in our hand. But the good thing is we can just discard them with this deck. So I suppose this is fine. Keep this one. Ooh, we need to play Serpent Form. And Survivor for block. So we play this one first. 33 damage. Yeah, I don't think we completely block it. Man, this fight actually took away a lot of health from us. Choose card to discard. No, we don't need this one. Okay, we retain. Yeah, but right now I think that's fine. We hit him again. We burst, and now our next two attack skills are played twice. Nice one. Yeah, I'm still kind of scared because the next thing we are going to do is fight those two bosses, and of course I want to be at my best shape when fighting those guys. Okay, this is a really good relic. If we start our combat with 10 block now. Together with this one, it's 14 block in the first round. But it's useless against the door because the door sleeps in the first round, now that I remember. We are not full health. Oh my god, I'm so afraid. This is gonna be scary. Okay, we don't want to fuck up. I think I'm more afraid over this guy than over the next boss. So I'm gonna use the power potion here. This one is pretty great for us. Okay. Yeah, it's the first round. He's just spawning. So right now we cannot damage him. That's basically what this is saying. So we don't want to waste too much energy in this round. This one's gonna exhaust anyway, and this one, and we keep... This one's gonna get exhausted. I think I'm ending my turn now. We are going to keep this one and this one. I'm so afraid. I'm really afraid of this guy. Choose a card to discard. We don't need a knife trap yet. You see, now it exhausts when we play it. This is something we do when the time is right. Now every card we play this round is just gonna get eaten by this guy. So we want to make sure we don't play too many cards. I'm just gonna set up a bit of block. What we are going to do now is, because this card is exhausting anyway, so we will debuff him by 12 now. And he's also yeah, now he's hitting for 16, he has minus 13 strength and is weakened for 13 turns. This is actually great. I think now we got this. Now I do think we... Wait, we want to keep burst, maybe? And leg sweep? Or survival, let's keep... Or even this one. Yeah, let's keep this one. Yeah, this is huge. Now that we debuffed him into the ground, he's actually less scary. Because now 9 damage, normally he would hit for 13 strength more. So normally he would hit for 28. Or no, it's 20, no, 22, what am I talking? For 22, but now he's debuffed and is only hitting for 9. This is good. Now we actually can be pretty relaxed, I think, about this guy. We're gonna hit him. We will hit him one more time. I'm gonna defend once. And those will get thrown away and we keep this one. Yeah, just you see, I'm super nervous because I really want to finish Ascension 10 and this guy is scaring me. You see, and this is like the third phase. Whenever we play a card, we lose an additional energy, even if the card itself costs 0. So what we want to do now is we play Serpent Form, and you see, normally he would hit for I don't know if it's 13, but at least 11 times 2. Now he's hitting for 0 times 2, so this Malaise card was just the best thing we could have ever done. So let's throw this one out. You see, now we don't have energy, but those cards don't really cost energy, so that's fine. And we keep this one. But now we actually can manipulate our deck a bit. We can just get rid of any cards we don't really need anymore. He's still hitting for 19, even though he's debuffed. Because he buffed himself again a bit. Is he going to survive another 2 rounds? I don't think so. We don't really need this card though. We do want to have some block. Maybe not too much. Let's block this one. Let's get this one out. Okay, I kind of was waiting for this one. Because now... Yeah, let's play this one. I think we take the 2 damage here. Yeah, this deck is actually pretty perfect, and the debuff is so huge on this guy. I'm just gonna end my turn here and keep those 2. We still don't want to get rid of too many defensive cards here. So what do we don't need here? We can't draw cards this round, so getting rid of this is fine. Now we play Burst into Blur into Survivor. Oh no! I actually messed up, kind of. I was so focused on setting up our defense that I actually missed that I could just double Knife Trap, which would have been way better actually. Or actually it would have been lethal, I think. Maybe it is even lethal though. Yeah, it is. Okay, not necessary to set up our defenses like this. And here we are. That's the last enemy of this run. And then I actually played through Ascension 10 for the first time. Okay, we got this. What are we going to do though? Go with this. Now the thing about those 2 is this is like her servant. And right now she's not gonna attack. She's just gonna buff this guy. And this guy is doing the attacking for now. But as soon as he's gone, she becomes really scary. So let's see. I'm always not sure whether I want to take down this guy first or whether I want to concentrate damage on her completely. And I'm also not sure whether I want to malaise on this guy or on her and just finish this guy off quickly. Or we malaise this guy and just try to kill her, because when she's dead, this guy disappears as well. So that's basically what I'm debating right now. Okay, tactician. We don't have any way to throw away cards, sadly. Otherwise I could gain some more energy. Or maybe... I'm just gonna do it like this. Now we don't really need to throw it away to get energy. Now we get Serpent Form, which is huge. And we gain some more block. And I'm actually gonna focus on her, I think. We're just gonna try and keep this guy at bay. That's what we are going to do. And she debuffs us in a way that we only can play one of those 3 cards every round. Which is fine, because we are going to set up block. Now I'm going to debuff this guy into the ground. Like this. Now he's not a danger at all. For the next few rounds. Ah, and she debuffs us. Like, we have 99 vulnerable and 99 weak. Well, so basically for the rest of the battle. And what? What? What's this? This is like... I never realized we also are frail. Yeah, this is crazy, and I didn't even realize she had this. Or maybe this is new, I don't know. This is tough. At least we debuffed this guy into the ground, so... Actually, I think... we are still fine, though. Okay, this would actually disappear if we don't play it. Which is better. We do it like this. And this. Oh, I'm afraid. Actually, this guy is dying to our serpent form. Because we are... So, depending on whether we are lucky or not. So what do we want to do? I think we do want to draw cards. And debuff her a bit. And let's get rid of this one. And I'm not gonna block for 3 damage here. I'm just gonna let this one exhaust. But we are keeping those. Okay. This one. Maybe still... No, I'm gonna... Yeah. We're going to do it like this. Like this. Like this. Yeah. The bad thing here is that the 6 damage is random on what it hits. So it also hits this guy, and I'm kind of afraid this guy is gonna die from the damage here. Before we get to kill her. But still, she's also already pretty weakened. So we do get a lot of... Yeah, we do want to draw cards here. Oh, 13 shifts already. This is pretty nice. Yeah, he's almost dead. Okay. Yeah, I think we got this. It's still kind of nerve-wracking though. And also the fact that I've never managed to do it before is also like adding to the tension, definitely. Okay, I think this guy is as good as dead now. And that means our debuff is gone next round. So we do want to play this one, of course. And I would love to set up some block for next round. Just card to discard. Like this. Like this. Like this. Yeah, we got this. We got this. Yeah, this damage turn was so crazy. And here's Knife Trap. Yeah, that's it. We have won. That's it. Look at this. I'm just gonna do this one for fun. No. It's those two are chained. Yeah, let's do this one. Let's enjoy this. Let's add 2 more shifts. 3 more shifts. And look at how much damage she's dealing already. Or would be dealing if she would survive. Now we are playing 21 shifts. And 21 shifts times 6 damage from the serpent form. Goodbye. This was so cool. Yeah, really nice that you joined today, and really nice that this was like the first time I actually managed to beat Ascension 10. And so here's another thing, this is still... yeah, thanks for being here. This is still the early access of the game, and the first game has like an Act 4. In this Act 4 you fight a final secret boss. And for this game, I suppose this one is going to be the secret boss. Because right now, he just kills you when you arrive. But you cannot take him down. And as soon as early access is finished and they add Act 4, the game's going to be even harder. Because then you have to fight those two. And then you get to Act 4 and have to probably fight this guy. Yeah, this was amazing. I can't believe we did it. First Ascension 10 clear. This is crazy. So let's just go into the character stats. So we have like, I can show you, we do have these 5 guys. Like the Ironclad, Silent, we just finished Ascension 10. The Regent, the Necrobinder, and the Defect. So next we still have to bring those 2 guys to Ascension 10. They are still stuck on Ascension 9. Kind of the hardest for me. This is actually my favorite character of the game. I'm also at Ascension 10 with her. But I need to finish Ascension 10. And also this one is, we need to finish Ascension 10. So basically, we still have 4 characters left before we finish Ascension 10 with everybody. And looking at the character stats, this is also really interesting. Like the Ironclad is one of my worst characters. I have 10 wins and 32 losses with this guy. The Silent, we are sitting at 13 wins and 19 losses. Best streak was 2. Then the Regent with 9 wins and 23 losses. It's not as bad as those 2 guys, but still pretty bad. And she's like my favorite character. I have 10 wins and 11 losses and even had a 5 streak with her. This is kind of, her playstyle clicks the most with me. And then we have the Defect. It's 10 wins and 31 losses. So next up, I'm probably gonna go for one of those 2 guys. He's actually in the first game as well. So let's just go with this guy. They took some cards out though. So you... Yeah, it's also really fun that you... And also funny that you didn't know the game so far. Because this, of course, gives a lot to explain, you know. I think you entered after this. This is like where the game starts every time. So you meet this guy new. He's also in the first game. And you choose one of these 3 buffs slash debuffs. Because this one gives you 2 more additional cards on each elite. This one gives you 1 rare card. And this one gives you 333 gold, which is really good. But you get a permanent curse in your deck, Greed. It's unplayable. And you have it, you cannot remove it from your deck. So 333 gold is usually pretty good. Still. And the random rare card is kind of run defining as well, depending on the rare card. So let's see. But I'm warning you with this guy. I kind of often die in Act 1. His playstyle is more offensive than Silent has a pretty defensive playstyle. And this guy has less defend cards in his base deck and more like strike cards. And yeah, I also saw another quite interesting game today. I think it released yesterday. It's called Minna the... It was something with a mouse. I don't know. I definitely plan to play it sometime. I don't know whether you have heard of it. It's also a small indie game, but it looked really promising. So what do we do here, by the way? 2, 3, and so we go. Usually I try to fight 3 elites in the first act at least. This actually might be good. So it would mean we take greed. I'm not so sure either. It's Minna the Hell something? Let me just... Minna the Hollower it is. I just had to watch what it was. Minna the Hollower. It's kind of like open world, 2D graphics. I saw a trailer about it. It looked like really interesting. I think it's kind of this, not the same, but kind of similar to Elden Ring, but with like 2D graphics, so Zelda style. So what do I do? We have 2 shops pretty early. Or we go fight 3 normal enemies. Hit the elite here. Hit this elite. Hit this elite. 1 normal fight here. I think it's kind of also similar to Hollow Knight in a way. I also enjoyed Hollow Knight and Silk Song. So yeah, it's basically either a random rare card or we receive a permanent debuff and 333 gold. I think I'm gonna go for the rare card, yes. This is crazy. This is really good. This card might look kind of strange, I think, but it's... Oh wow, that's crazy. 2K games? Yeah, I mean, I kind of know this problem. I don't buy as much bundles because I know I cannot really finish them. I have such limited time actually to play games. But there are so many good games. Yeah. Yeah, it really looks interesting. I think it released yesterday and I'm probably somewhere around this week I'm gonna try it. Yeah. The thing is, like, at some point I also was like, nowadays we have like way too many games. It's really hard to actually play every game you want to play, or almost impossible. I have also a lot of games I never finished because I just got distracted by other games. So we do 5 damage. That's enough. Yes. Okay. Now bludgeon is just a big hit, which is good. Yeah, I'm gonna take another big hit. This is... And the shovel is really cool. I didn't even finish the Silk Song or the DLC for Silk Song yet. Oh no, I don't know. No, the DLC did not release, but I did not finish the. I did finish the game, but there's like a secret act I did not finish yet. Yeah, you know, Baldur's Gate? This is a game I actually really enjoy, but I think I started it twice and never got to finish it actually. So what do we want to do? We're gonna fight and lead here, but we have 2 more fights here. Yeah, it's... And nowadays also the problem is that most of those games are so big. So sometimes, or like with, how's it called? Assassin's Creed. It's not like you only finish the game and then you are done. This game has like repeating quests and stuff like this. So it's nearly impossible to finish it and just put it away. What's more important for us right now? Yeah, let's just get rid of 1 card here. I think that's decent. Okay, nice. So the funny thing about this card is actually it exhausts. Oh, if I do this now, it's 7 damage. So it's 14, it's 28. This guy is not gonna die actually, which is a problem. But this guy is gonna die. Yeah, I'm also kind of like that. When I start one game, I just try to play it through. But I think this scattergun approach wouldn't work for me. Because sometimes I feel like if I put a game away for too long, and then I come back to it, I just can't really get into it again, and then I have to start anew. That's also the problem why I sometimes don't finish games. Like with Baldur's Gate. I started Baldur's Gate, and I got pretty far, and then I just put it away, and then I revisited it and had to start again. And this often repeats, and then I never actually finished the game. Okay, this was stupid. We could have at least actually completely avoided damage here. But it is what it is. So we go with this. Yeah, we don't need any more big hits. This one's actually pretty good. I think we are setting up something great, actually. Ooh, tough choice. Pretty tough choice. We can dig for relics. Or we can upgrade Find Fire. Which one's better? Yeah. The problem is also when I put away a game and come back later, I find myself like right in the middle. And then I'm like, what was I doing? What strategy did I follow and stuff? And I just, yeah, don't get into the mood of just going on and I have to restart. It's like I also never really finished Breath of the Wild. I mean, I did beat Ganondorf and all, but I have still 2 bosses left or something because I beat Ganondorf, and then I put it away, and then I was going to revisit it and finish the last 2 bosses, and I never did. And then the second one came along, Tears of the Kingdom, and I played that, and I must say, I think I even got to the last boss, but I also never finished this one for some reason. So what do we do here? We do want to... Digging is like a game changer. So actually we want to hit as many of those as possible. But the question is, do I want to dig or do I want to upgrade a card first? Because this is like... I think I do want to upgrade a card first still. And we can upgrade this one. Yeah, that's also a problem. Like, you get really impatient and just want to get through everything you have done already. Or maybe I should have digged. I don't know. This is... Yeah, that was the problem with it actually. I mean, you could beat Ganondorf at any time. And I kind of avoided it for a long time. Like, I did a lot of stuff. Because deep down I knew the moment I beat Ganondorf, I would probably put the game away. So what do we do here? I think I'm gonna go with this and this. And Bludgeon is gonna take care of him. Ooh, that's pretty neat. And it's this guy. Okay, he's a scary elite. We try to finish him fast, I think. Let's go into... Don't really need bloodletting though. Let's go with this. Oh, now we do need bloodletting, because now I want to do this. And I don't actually want to do this. Oh my god, this is gonna be scary. Yeah, similar to my experience. That's the thing. The moment I actually beat him, I was like, okay, this game's finished. And I knew this was gonna happen. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 12 is... Yeah, there is a decent chance we are going to finish him next round. If not, we do have a big problem. Let's go with this. Perfect. So we hit him and we do get max health. Yeah, that's usually what I do as well. I get lost in side quests, but sometimes while doing so I never really get to finish the main quest, like in Fallout, for example. This is something that happens so often. I play Fallout, I played Fallout, I did all the side quests. And at some point, I was so lost in side quests that I never got to finish the whole game. Okay, those eels. Now the funny thing is we do have this one. So we can just hit them and they die. Okay. That's funny. It's this combat even. That's pretty good. Yeah, I don't even know which Fallout I played in the end, which I didn't finish. But yeah, with all those, I mean, it's cool to have all those side quests, but on the other hand, it's sometimes next to impossible to finish the game. So what do we do here? We can hit 1, 2, 3, 4, and one would just die. Yeah, let's do it. And this guy also dies. Okay, this is nice. We do have 2 bloodletting already, don't we? Yeah. We don't really need to break 2, but I think some AoE might be okay. Yeah, sometimes it feels nice to have like a game that doesn't take like ages. Like I also enjoyed Hollow Knight, because Hollow Knight, I think the main story and all is only like 20 hours or something. And I mean, afterwards you do have the Colosseum stuff, which I never finished. But yeah, the base game was short enough to just finish it and take another game. Okay, this guy sucks. This is like the worst elite we could have faced. I mean, it was certain that he would arrive, but gosh, I hate this guy. He might even die here. Because there's something really annoying about this guy. He cannot get hit more than for 15 damage. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes you're also not really in the... Okay, yeah, this is shit. In the mood to stick to one long game. Oh my god, yeah, we died. This is this is shit. No, we had like something going here. And we did had like really big damage cards. Which is good. But for this guy, you need to block because you cannot hit this guy for more than 15 damage. So you have to sit around with this guy for at least 6 rounds. Or more, I don't know. So he just killed us. This is like my least favorite lead. Let's try the region though. Yeah, but I was like with those 2 guys, or not with this guy, but with Ironclad, I really struggle lately. I don't know, he's just like, it's hard to get good defense in with him. He's more offensive focused, and he's all about finishing fights fast. But sometimes, like with this guy, you cannot finish a fight fast. So maybe I should have avoided this elite, knowing he would come. But I didn't plan enough for that. Do we have here? Okay, this looks absolutely terrible. I'm supposing we have to go this way. No, we don't. We can also go this way. Yeah, this is much better. Yeah, I hope so. But as often as I die lately with Ironclad, I'm not even sure I'm taking away lessons. This is... Yeah, I think I found a good way though. Because in the first act, the first 3 are actually easy fights. So I'm not scared for those. And then we have some events, which is always good. Even though sometimes you can meet enemies instead of an event. Then you have like 3 elites you can fight, which is really good. Even though the scary part is we can't heal in between. So it might also happen that we have to go here instead if 3 elites is too much. And what I want to avoid is hitting 2 shops. I mean, like 1 shop is fine, but hitting 2 shops too soon in a row when we don't have money yet is just a waste of floor. It's just not impactful enough. So here we go. We already lost 16 HP just from starting the map. So we have to recover some. Okay, this guy is debuffing us and this guy is attacking. So normally I would... Yeah, we need to kill this guy first because I think now this... No, this guy here is going to attack us. That's fine. Yeah, this is like already pretty dangerous. Okay, of course he survives by 2 HP. Now he's gone. So we kind of need to recover and then we kind of need to fight. The thing is you can't skip elites. That's just when you skip elites you don't scale enough for late game. Then when you have like a tough fight, you just lose. And then I think I'm gonna take this one though. Yeah, of course. This was like a random event, but instead of a random event, we got a fight. Sometimes the game hates me. And of course we cannot block the damage, so... Yeah, we eat a lot of damage. This is sometimes... Okay, Forge 9. This one's good and this one is... At least for like the early game it's good. I think I'm gonna go with this one though. Yeah, but then again, sometimes I wonder because there are like guys who have on Ascension 10 80% win rate. So I think not every run is winnable, but with precise play, probably almost every run can be won. So what do we need? Put this one on our draw pile. But of course I'm not good enough to get anywhere close to those win rates. So what's up with this guy? We're going to debuff this one. He's hitting us for 6 damage. This guy is hitting us for 12 damage. This is really scary. So we need to... Can we finish both guys? I think we can. Nice. Hit him. Bam. And no. Not like this. Okay. Yeah, definitely. I'm already quite impressed how far I've come, to be honest. Like, when I started the game, I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. But right now... Sometimes I still feel like I have no idea what I'm doing, but it gets better, I think. This one's pretty strong power, but one thing you can actually not do is taking cards just because they are strong later on. Yeah, I guess that also applies to living. Like sometimes feels like everybody's just simulating having a plan without having one, actually. I think most of the time, and this applies for so many people. It's kind of amazing. What are we going to do? I just think we block completely here. Yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes, or especially as a kid, you saw all those people, also my parents and stuff, and you think they know what they are doing. And now I have a daughter myself, and I think I'm doing a decent job at parenting, but I'm still just winging it. Like there is no instruction manual for how you do it. So, hey, yeah, of course, I think this one's pretty cool, but we need the health. We are starved for health here. Okay, this one's pretty alright. Now, I think we just take another healing session here. And yeah, let's remove a defend. I think we are doing pretty good, actually. I'm just scared about fighting 3 elites. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, this is... I definitely do. And... oh, it's this shitty guy. This is gonna be... and we didn't do any damage. The question is, do we have enough damage, actually? It's gonna be a problem. But anyway, we are gonna do it. Yeah, like, my daughter is with me every... like, I actually split with the mother. And 1 week she's with me and 1 week she's with the mother, basically. And yeah, I always enjoy it when she's with me. It's like... she's also like, I think, how do you call it? Like, she's really fixated on me. So sometimes the mother also is like saying, yeah, of course she's just way too invested into me as a father. I don't know. So what do we have here? This guy is not... yeah, no, it's fine. We split up. Now, my daughter is 8 now. She turns 9. And we split up when she was 3, so she doesn't really remember the time before we split up too much, which makes it probably easier for her. And I would love to play this, but we cannot. Yeah, she's generally a really happy child. And so I think like this was really good. Like when we split up, we never like got into fights this much, and also we still work together. So it's not like me and the mother are like on bad terms or anything, which is really important for a child, I suppose. Okay, we can block completely. This is great. Yeah, definitely. I'm really I'm not a big fan of staying together just to try and make it work if it does not work, you know? Sometimes when you split up and both are happy afterwards, it's way more valuable than like trying to stay together and yeah, definitely. So what do we have here? Deal 9 damage. We do want star generation. For this guy actually has like 2 different energy sources. Like normal energy and star energy. And those cards are generally pretty strong. But you can only play them if you have like enough star energy. That's why you want to have cards that generate those stars. Yeah, definitely. We didn't fit as a couple, but as parents, we do have kind of course, we differ in some things, but we do have the same values. Yeah, yeah, that was always important. Like, my daughter always came first, you know. This is. So it was, of course, always important to not, like, fight with the mother or anything and, like, get along. And I think we're both doing a really good job at this. And also, something I'm really excited for, in 1 month from now, we are going to visit Japan together, me and my daughter. Like, I have been to Japan 2 years ago alone. At this time, she was with her mother in Madagascar. And I just made my own vacation. And this time around, I want to show her Japan because when I was there, I was so in love with the country. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I have been there, so I know what to expect. But already at this time, she was like kind of pissed she couldn't join me. So, of course, she's super excited to be there now. So, 27 damage. Of course, it's not enough to kill this guy. This is sad. So what do we do instead? Can we at least kill this guy? He gets 6. No, we cannot. Whew, this is not so good. Do we block for 8 and not kill anybody? Or do we kill one guy to not take as much damage? Yeah, definitely. There is like this city called Nara, and in this city deers are holy. And the crazy part is, oh, we can draw a card. Maybe this makes things better. So I'm gonna try and get rid of this guy somehow. Which we can't. That's shit. Okay. I kind of fucked up here. Let's see. Let's forge. Yeah, I kind of was hoping I would be able to draw a better attack card and get rid of one guy. But I did not. So we do this. We block for 8. 19 damage. Okay. We take so much damage this fight. I think I also didn't play it in the best way possible. But okay. Now this is shit. This guy dies. This is already pretty good. This guy dies anyway. Let's kill him like this. Okay, no, we cannot throw away the defend. We can venerate? Oh, it's enough. Nice. And now we can just do this. So what do we do now? Let's go with this. Let's go with this. Okay, we did it. We did it. Okay, yeah, this is pretty good, I think. And this is like a rare card, but it deals 6 damage and it returns every 3 rounds. So if you can play a lot of skills, you can just take it back to your hand and attack. I think for a boss fight, it's not the most impactful thing you can have. I think this one, on the other hand, is probably pretty good. Now we do have a tough decision to make. Either we heal, or we go for the last elite. No, we can go for the last elite actually. Because we know what the last elite is gonna be. It's gonna be this big eel. So, and this big eel is basically a big damage check. And I think we are able to do a lot of damage. The only question is how we prepare accordingly. Yeah, thanks. This is gonna be... I mean, if we can fight this guy, we are probably pretty well set up for the next fight. But I'm gonna take this one. We need some potions. And I'm tempted to take this one and put it on this card. Which is not helping immediately, but I hope this is still gonna be fine. 3. This is like the first act. Then you have the second act, and then the third one is the final battle. Okay, what do we have here? Yeah, this is great. Okay, this is good. Are we going to take 18 damage now? Or are we going to block? Gonna be pretty straightforward with this guy. I'm gonna just try and deal with him as fast as possible. Like this. Yeah, he's gone, actually. No, he's not. But you get this, so he's gone. Nice. This was good. Sometimes you just have to take in one big hit to be fast and be done with it. That's sometimes really the best thing you can do. Just trying to... Yeah, this is kind of... I mean, with the Silent we had like a really defensive build. With this one, not so much. But he's also a really good character when you can set up things. This guy is dead. Nice. The block potion is gonna be helpful for the next battle. Gamma blast as well. We heal. And now this is going to be interesting. We have to finish this guy fast as well. Let's forge. 14 damage to all enemies. Now this is the question. You have to be mindful with your star energy. I could play this one, but then we would sit at zero stars. Okay, this was shit. I should have played this word. I did not. And this is not useful this round. Okay, now we do want to play this one. This one. And gather some star energy. Yeah, he's... I don't know what this is supposed to be. A soulfish, so... Something like... We go with this, we go with this. What is this? For every 10... Oh, this is nice. This is a really impactful relic, actually. Oh, we hit him. I think we don't really have a problem with this guy though. At least from the looks of it right now. Now we had to get rid of those cards. These cards, when they stay in hand, we lose 6 HP. And it's 1 energy to play them. And now he's gonna get invulnerability for 1 turn. So this turn we cannot really hurt him. We just can set up for like the next round. This is exactly what we are going to do. I mean, we still want to play this one though, because we apply weak and vulnerable. Then we take a bit less damage. But we can save up the potion. Yeah, this looks kind of like... I'm pretty confident we can win this. So, sadly we can not play this one yet, but not necessary. And actually we are going for something really interesting here. I'm trying to... Okay, we take some damage. I'm trying to set up a deck for later with this card. Whenever we draw it, it reduces its energy cost by 1. And whenever we play it with this buff, it gets 5 more damage. So if we could make like an infinite deck and draw this card over and over again, we would be golden. What's this? If you do not play any attacks. Ooh, this is also great. Okay, yeah, let's get rid of those. Let's set up our block. Let's set up... Yeah, let's just set up the next turn. I think this is the best thing we can do. Okay, here it is. We play this first. Now, yeah, actually kills him already. Nice. Oh, we can drink this right away. There's no reason not to use it. 5 max HP. Crazy, this is good. Okay, this one is actually nice for just chopping. You mean this one? Yeah, this is what I was going to take. Or you mean, no, you mean this one, right? No, I cannot take this. I mean, it's a cool card. And it gives us 30 gold whenever we play it. But this one, actually, when we play it, gives us 2 free cards to play every round. Ah, okay. I was thinking you said take this one because it kind of looks like a space glove. But it's a minion of the Regent, actually. So we take this one. Void form. This one's a really cool card. Yeah, the only bad thing, of course, is it takes 3 energy to set up. But if you have set it up, the next 2 cards you play are free. And free means even star energy free. So this card costs 0. So we wouldn't even need to mind our star generation here anymore. We could play like crazy expensive cards for free. So this is definitely a crazy card. Okay, this is shit. Actually, she's like one of the most hated beings for her buffs, because most of her buffs are not impactful enough. Like this one means all of our strikes would cost 0, but we cannot remove them. And we only have like 2 strikes. That would be really shitty. This one means we will exhaust top card of your draw pile and gain 1 strength. Kind of cool to reduce our deck, but the issue is when you don't know what's on the top of your draw pile and you end up exhausting this or this, You're just cooked. So we are going to take this one. I've never taken it before actually, because there were always better options. But this time around I'm gonna take this one. Let's just have a quick glance at the map though. Usually you want to take this. Okay, we would fight 3 elites. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. This is like, I don't know. I'm not so happy. But here we go. This is now what we are doing. So we do get 3 normal fights, we get like 4 campfires, and we get to fight 2 elites, and we get a shop. I mean, it's okay. And we get 2 relic chests actually. Yeah. But for like the starting buff of an act, it's kind of disappointing. Those guys kind of annoy me always when I see them. Because the problem is they only ever take 9 damage at a time. So I could... Normally I would be able to erase one of those guys with just 1 hit. But since we cannot do this, we are forced to sit here and take some damage. Okay. Now let's play Void Form. Let's go with this. We have to be I have to be really careful with Void Form though. I sometimes messed it up completely, because Void Form actually ends your turn the moment you play it. And I had like one run where I constantly played it like as my first card and just wasted tons of energy. But now we have set it up and it's amazing, because now look at this. Every card, no matter how much it would cost, is 0. I could have killed this guy though. I was just too happy with what I was doing. Yeah, I think we are going to visit after tier 3 edition for each card you create this combat. I'm gonna take this one. Card war is always nice. So what do we have here? Choose at the end of combat gain 1 max HP, but sacrificing another 14 HP is pretty awkward. Not gonna do it. Let's just add some common cards to our deck here. I think with Void Form, actually expensive cards are not that bad. Glitter Stream is like a lot of block. And we do want to have card draw, I think. Like this. And now we actually need to think about our strategy. Because currently, for the last boss, I would rely on building this thing up and have it like be a massive hit. But for that to actually work, we would need to cycle through our deck pretty fast. And right now, I don't see it. So yeah, that's something we have to solve along the way now. So 22, that's 16, that's 22, yes, that's nice. Let's get rid of this guy first. Just a card to put on your draw pile. Let's go with this one. No, it's... I just miscalculated this one. Let's go with this and let's just erase this guy. Nice. Like this. Okay, like this. Like this. And this. Now we play this. Void Form is not so important right now. Yeah, this one is my energy. And this is the star energy we generate. And star energy is something we don't get every turn, but we get by playing like these cards. So to actually play those cards, you need to play those cards first. That's what makes this guy pretty tough. I think most beginners struggled with him because he has like two different kinds of energy. I'm not sure about this one. We don't need... I'm gonna take Stardust, yes. And this time around I'm gonna heal first. Then we have one more normal fight, and I think we're pretty safe to actually upgrade on this map. Unless, of course, something really bad happens. Shit. I'm not sure though. Those guys annoy me. Let's actually... drink this potion. I really want to upgrade, if possible. And for this to actually happen, we need to take as less damage as possible here. Which is not easy against those guys, at least. So let's see. But this guy is almost dead. Pretty good. 5 times to a random enemy. No, not yet. Let's hit this guy first. Okay, now we could defend, but no, let's do it. Let's actually go for this. This guy dies, and we go with this. Yes. Okay, nice. This worked. And now, since we don't need to spend energy on cards, we can just play whatever we want. Nice. And this guy is dead as well. We did it. I think this is pretty neat. Because with Void Form, we don't need to solve any energy problems. But we do want to solve our draw problems here, and this one is a great card. We draw 6 cards in a row. Really good. Now we Smith. And I think the best thing to Smith is... this one loses Eternal. The thing about Void Form is if you don't play it, it just disappears. So we are basically forced to play it the moment it enters our hand. And we could remove this tag, but I think it's not the most impactful thing we can do at this point. I think there are better upgrade targets first. Maybe either Reflect, just more block, or more card draw. Not so sure though. Not so sure what's the most impactful to do here. I think in the long run, card draw is gonna be a decisive factor. Especially with Void Form, but for surviving, I think upgrading this card might matter more. Oh yeah, the first one is out like for a while now. But that's definitely a good decision. Whenever you add a card, yeah, we don't want to do this. Let's just go with this one. That's some additional block. And I think you are going to love it. This is cool. We just got 300 gold out of this chest. And lose 10 XP. They're free to play this combat. I love this card actually. I think upgrading the card is probably even better, but I actually love this card. And we do have card draw, so we will get away with it even if the attacks are shit. I think this run is looking fantastic so far. Okay, this guy. He's considered to be yeah, roguelikes are so fun, and this is definitely one of the best roguelikes out there. It's like, I think I played some clones of it, but none ever got close to what this game is. So, yeah, this guy actually looks like he's giving you buffs, but he is hated in the community because you have to pay gold for the buffs, and if you don't, you just get 2 dazes. But I think we are rich enough to afford this upgrade. I don't want to fight an elite with 2 dazes in my deck when I can avoid it. And now we have like a lot of gold to spend, which is great. Sharp. Yeah, this is fun. This is good. We are not really big in exhausting cards, so this one's not necessary. I think Sharp on Stardust is definitely a good choice, but it's also only one card I would enchant with Sharp. Let's first go and remove the strike. Yeah, that's the thing. They put it out in early access, but it's already in a really refined state. It's one of those games, you know, sometimes you have early access games that are just like really unpolished and actually agitate players, but this is one of those games where early access actually means you get like a finished game and it's just gonna be improved even more. So I think I want to take, we have like a lot of gold, we are not gonna shop again. Yeah, I think I want to have this one. This heals 25 HP when we start a boss battle. And when we spend or gain, deal 3 damage. We don't really need this. Sometimes I take cards just because I think they are good, or because they are really good. But if they don't fit the style of our deck, I should just stay away from them. What I would love is he actually has access to cards that remove cards from our deck. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes early access games are just basically a scam. So you pay like a lot of money for them and they are really shitty and then they don't even get upgraded that much or never really leave early access stage. It's free to play this turn exhaust. This one's also kind of nice, but I'm gonna save some gold. I think we are doing fine the way our deck is right now. It's this guy again. I think this is where you joined, right? Like when we met this guy for the first time. Ah, scary stuff. Again, we do want to get Void Form out, definitely, so I'm gonna use this one. We are going to get hit. There's no way around it, actually. Let's just block. Now we play Void Form. Okay, cool. Now this is good. Now we can kick him really hard. And now we actually can play this one as well. This is probably also good. Okay. We're doing fine, I think. We still will take some damage. But we are doing really good. So 11 block here. Deal 15 damage to this guy. 4 damage to this guy. Let's gain some block and hit some random targets here. Still, they hit like a truck. This is like such a scary lead. So we do want to actually Gamma Blast this guy probably. We do this. Okay, yeah, nice. One is gone already. Now we defend. Do this, even though right now energy is not our problem. Yeah, this when it was done for an indie game, especially, those were really crazy numbers. So we can draw 6 cards here. But we don't need to draw 6 cards. I am just gonna hit this guy really hard. Now I'm gonna hit him again. We go with this. And this, and we are done. Yes. Nice one. I'm gonna skip. Okay, we are going to heal. Because this elite really did a number on us. And okay, here we have Void Form again. So we definitely do want to play Void Form. Oh, shitty. Shit. Yeah. Best thing we can do, we just play Void Form and take a big hit. Damn it. So, like this. Like this. 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 Not taking damage is probably better. Like this. And we're done. Okay, what do we want to do? First off, I'm gonna hit this guy really hard. He's gonna hit me for... This guy is just crazy. Yeah. I'm going to hit you again. Now we need to block at least 20 of those damage numbers here. Let's retain our hand. Okay, now we go for Gamma Blast. And Falling Star. Refined Blade. We can play this one and we can just hit this guy really hard. Oh, I love this attack. It's a bit late though. Let's go with this. And this. Nice. We did it. Okay, there's no card I'm gonna add to our deck here. Just skip. And now here's the question. We will heal for 25 when we enter the boss room, which is 57. Is this gonna be enough already? Or do we want to upgrade? That's tough. I mean, I'm pretty happy I upgraded this actually. No, I'm gonna rest. I think our deck is like an upgrade would be fine, but making it through this fight is probably gonna be way more helpful. This fight is hard. I have to be prepared to take some damage. It's an interesting mechanic. You fight his two claws, and whenever you face away from a claw, you get more damage from that claw. So you have to manage in which direction you're facing. Okay, I put this one on my... Now we play Glitter Stream. I'm hitting you. Yeah, so far we are doing good, but I still need to get Void Form out now, which we can do. Nice one. No, oh, this would have been so shitty. I would have ended my turn instantly, and then we would have been hit for like way too much damage. So I'm gonna do this first. Now we play Void Form. Then we take like 7 damage, but that's fine. Okay, and now we are set up. That's good. Of course, this guy is still like super scary. He's also hitting like a truck, and he's debuffing my defensives. Okay, yeah, it was the right decision to heal. Otherwise we would be toast by now. What do? We forge first, then we attack, then we strike, and strike again. Okay, those are actually almost dead, but not yet. Let's see. So this guy is doing more damage right now. So we definitely want to go for this guy first. Ew. But we have this, so we can also apply weak to this guy, which means we take the least amount of damage. Then we gather some stars. Now we hit this guy, and since we have this, yeah, nice. This was absolute destruction. So, okay, now the only bad thing is he's still planning to hit us for 29 damage, which is kind of a problem here. But we will make it. It's pretty close, but we are going to make it. Nice. Okay, this was tough. We are not there yet. Deals 7 damage to all enemies 7 times is also really funny, but... Or a second Void Form. And here is the thing, I don't know whether this would stack actually. It would be really funny if it stacks, but I don't think so. It reads the first 2 cards. I don't think when you play 2 of those, it's gonna be like the first 4 cards. Which would be crazy, but I don't think this works this way. But 7 damage 7 times is... I think I'm gonna take it. Now we heal. Nice one. This one is so broken when you have like, you have ways to increase your potion slots. Up to, I think, 3, and then you get another 2, like 5. You could get like 9 potion slots. And if you have like 9 potion slots and you get potions every battle you start, that's absolutely amazing. Because potions are super impactful, but they are one-time use. And still, I think this is the best we can do even with only 2 potion slots. Because more energy, kind of fine. But since we have Void Form, whoops, those dazes are just gonna be annoying. And Mark 7 random combats, enemy in those rooms have 1 HP. Is okay-ish, I would say. But then again, if our deck is strong enough, oops, it's also not that impactful. 3? Here's a shop. Okay, cool. So we can go like this. This. Yeah, this looks good. Okay, let's do it. Let's buy this one. Or take this one. And with a bit of luck, we encounter a potion belt in the shop. This would be absolutely amazing. Okay, of course we... No, first Gamma Blast. Now Kingly Kick. Now we defend. And here we have 2 potions, so... and right now... I almost forgot. We can just use our potions. Okay, this was kind of shitty. It randomizes the cost of cards. Not the best potion. High roll can absolutely be shit. For us it was okay-ish, I would say. So let's see. Yeah, well, this like this. Go with this. Okay, we don't need Void Form for this guy, probably. I actually like the Act Starting buff a lot, because it gives so much variance to the way you fight. You can fight. Oh my god, that's shitty. We don't have any way to cheat out energy right now. Oh my god, this guy is going to hit us for 33 damage. And there's not much we can do. That's brutal. I mean, I could draw 6 cards and hope for like a defend, which would give us like... I mean, the best case scenario with this would be drawing into this and we block for 8. But then he's gonna buff and he's going to hit us even more. I'm gonna play Void Form here. Yeah, there are some that are more of a hindrance and some that are like really broken. But it's definitely a lot of interesting stuff. I'm gonna throw this potion as well. We need to get rid of this guy now. I'm not gonna take another 42 damage to the face. Can we kill him though? And if so, how? I think Falling Star is gonna help. $19 damage. That's 28 damage. Yeah, he's dead. In the first game, you actually only have the new buff. Like, this starting buff on the several acts is something new. Okay, yeah, this is the card I needed actually. Yeah, I think that's the thing with the buffs. Sometimes you run into like really fitting buffs for your run, and sometimes you have to make a choice that might even be like, what is the least hindering choice for me right now. This is in a way also really interesting. So how many powers do we have? I think this is the only power, and it ends our turn, so putting a buff on this power doesn't seem too smart. Increase block gain from this card by 2. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one. And I'm actually gonna upgrade Glitter Stream here. Okay, let's fight this random dummy. And let's actually drink both potions. Okay, this is good. Now we can just do this. Let's try to it. Okay, we are going to lose Void Form. This is not so bad though. So what do we have here? We want to kill this guy in 3 rounds and then we get a free upgrade, which would be really good. Oh, we cannot play Kingly Kick. That's a shame. Let's put Photon card and then we can play Kingly Kick next round. Now I'm gonna do this. And this one. Oh no, I fucked up. Kind of. Let's see, maybe. Ooh, we can play it for free. Nice. Okay, this guy's dead. And we upgraded some cards. This is good. Now we enter a shop. Maybe I've been too greedy. Yeah, maybe it would have been better to actually go this way and not fight an elite. Let's see. I think this one might help. No. Oh. Yeah. I was not gonna spend gold on potions here, especially since we have this potion buff. But this one actually revives us once we die with 30% HP. Might be useful to get through this fight if everything else fails. Or no, I'm gonna take this one. It would just be a waste of potion slots. And this one actually gives us 4 block whenever we play a card that costs 2 or more energy. So it makes playing Void Form less awkward. Okay, yeah, we're gonna drink this one. I'm actually gonna use Glitter Stream here. Definitely. I'm gonna use Astral Pulse on those guys. And Torrents actually hits for 3 damage when they hit us, so that's definitely a good thing. And we try to kill this guy now. Put this on our draw pile, yes. Okay, nice one. Gonna weaken this guy. Actually, that's 27 damage, that's 40 damage. I'm not gonna kill this guy by doing this, which is a shame. Let's also use this potion and discard all of those cards. Oh my god. Kinda messed up a bit. Because I hoped we would get a more impactful card here. Oh, he dies. Nice. Okay, no, I'm not gonna take this one. Okay, I'm a bit afraid. This is like probably the last obstacle before we take off. Because if we can get to this and heal, we are fine. If we die here, this would be probably the shittiest thing that can happen. And actually we got the least impactful thing we could get. Damn it. Anyway, I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna block. And now we play Void Form and block again for a bit. Okay, this is also nice. I never... Tingly Kick, yeah. No, I never got this association. What are we going to do against this guy? I think we're fine. Let's do it with like this. And okay, we actually block everything, so that's fine. Oof, big oof. Is this how it's going to end? Like we can block. Now we block for 17 and he hits for... it's late. I should be able to calculate that, but I'm not. But we can get another 4 block by just doing this. So it's 5 would be like 20, like 26, yeah. Okay. Still everything's kind of under control, I would say. It's 30 damage. Just like this. Yeah, of course, it would be nice if you just kind of died instead of killing me. Yeah, I'm not there yet. We survived by 1. Oh my god. I hope you die this round though. If you don't, I'm in trouble. So what are we going to do? It's 11. 16. Yeah, you have to die this round. There's no way around it. Oh god. This was scary. No, and the dexterity potion is not gonna cut it. Damn it. I mean, we survived. For now. Oh my god. This is madness. I'm afraid. I'm pretty afraid. Let's kill this guy first. He's actually one of the more scarier ones. Should probably also take this potion. It's 3 times. Yeah, let's drink this potion as well. Let's... This time around I'm gonna hit this one. This one. Okay, we can kill this guy, which is already something. He's not gonna hit us, so... yeah, let's set up the next turn with some block. And now we can actually kill this guy quite easily. But if we do so... I know we are getting another 4 block from just this card alone. And then I can play this one. It's also just giving us another block. I draw some cards. Yeah, I think that's fine. It could be way worse. Not being able to play this card, of course, is shit. Pretty shitty. Okay. I don't know. So he's hitting for 12. We are safe. Still, if I can avoid getting hit at all, I would rather not get hit at all. Yes. Okay. Nice. I don't know. As this is kind of scary still. Yeah, I don't know whether we are getting to the point where things actually start looking better again. Okay, this is definitely something. With this together we are getting closer. Okay, this at least prevents us from... We could get damage in here. Or we just... No, I'm not gonna do it. We take... I'm not sure. No, I'm gonna hit him. Let's hit him. Twice, actually. Let's see. Okay, yeah, this time Void Form is not scary because he's just debuffing us. Okay, and this changes a lot. Now with Void Form... Yeah, I'm just gonna set up 8 block for the next turn. And some free-to-play cards. And some more star energy, and... Actually, I'm gonna... Wait. He's setting up like a hit where he's hitting us for 45. This is... also scary. Now, I should not play... cards that are free anyway. We have this one if everything else fails. So... 17 damage. Now we draw cards. Draw 5 cards. This one is free to play, but we will get a lot of trash into our hand if we do this. We block for 19. Yeah, I'm gonna drink this. Oh, I should have played the other one first, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, this is good. This is pretty good. This is also nice. Now we can play this one as well. Looks good. And he takes a big hit. Nice one. Now things are looking much better. Great one. Yeah, this one I don't even like. This one on the other hand is cool. Okay, do we have like a card that would exhaust that we actually don't want to exhaust? I don't think I mean this one, yes, but it's not worth taking a curse. I'm just gonna take this one. Yeah, I think now we are pretty much almost, I wouldn't say 100% certain we are going to win, but I can actually make this one free for the complete fight, which is insane. This is crazy. What was this? This was like such a big hit at the start of this round. Nice one. So I think we want to weaken you. Okay. We can also set up some block. And now we set up Void Form. First turn. This is as good as it gets. Now we draw 6 cards. Because we want to draw into Kingly Kick. Now we start stacking this up. But first I'm gonna play this one. That's more important right now. Like this, yes. Okay. Yeah, I think we got this. Okay, we can Gamma Blast this guy. Just to make it so that we don't get hit for like tons and tons of damage. We set up some more block. I think that's it. I think we got this. There's like... I mean, the scary part is that this guy is gonna die. And afterwards, the queen is gonna go crazy on us. I'm not gonna kill him this round though. We'll keep him alive for one more round. At least. So we draw 6 cards. Nice. Now what do we want to play? I think Reflect is reasonable. Ah, okay, now the thing is, he's gonna die anyway. Because 7 times... Okay, we cannot play... Maybe we can. Just gonna hit you. Now we apply Weak. Now we set up some block for next round. Some stars for next round, and now it's time to go for the big hit. Good. This looks really good. 9 times 5. So we Gamma Blast. Kingly Kick. And we take a bit of damage here. Still manageable. We do want to draw cards. Nice. I do want to hit you. Let's go for some block, I would say. Defend. Let's just transform those cards. I think this is reasonable. She's almost dead. Ah, this is good. I think this is a deck. If we were at Ascension 10 right now, we would also win Ascension 10. Because we would heal right before the next boss, or at the next boss. And we would get new potions. This would have won Ascension 10 as well, this deck. What a crazy run. I mean, we were at 1 HP at one point. This was as close as it gets. But yeah, we kind of... I mean, this was like 2 Ascensions done in one setting now. Those dialogues. Okay, crazy. Ascension 10 unlocked. Okay. So now I think it's time for me to go to sleep because I have stuff to do tomorrow. But yeah, this was a really good one. Now it's only this guy left for Ascension 9. And I'm really happy that you joined my stream. This was been so cool. This was so cool. It was so fun to share those 2 runs. Or those 3 runs when we count this short one with this guy. This was yeah, this was really nice. Yeah, I enjoyed it too. So when you see me around, drop by again. I would be really happy about it. And I hope you enjoy playing Slay the Spire yourself. If you get to it, like, fast. And I think I'm also gonna drop by and leave you a follow. So, you said you stream yourself, right? Yeah, rest well, and catch you later. Have a nice evening.